Well, joining us this morning, we have Mr. Gbenga Sosan, who is the CEO of Advzdax Technologies. He's also a security technologist. He's joining us via Zoom. Thank you so much for speaking with us this morning.
Thank you very much.
I would like to, because you identify, and I use that word very advisedly, you identify as a security technologist, and you heard the president there talking about technology, how we must invest in technology. You would imagine that by now, we ought to have invested quite substantially in such a way that people can feel the difference. What exactly are we not looking at when it comes to technology? Involving technology in our security challenges?
Thank you very much, Markway, for this opportunity. Yes, what the president said, it's kudos to him. It's actually admirable, it's commendable, investing in technology because even today has gone beyond what we had in the past. We're talking of technology that actually helps prevent incidents from happening. So the thing is, banditry, kidnapping, they are all fueled by invisibility. Like these two strive because we can't see them coming. There's something we call the visibility. Now, their pattern, they are the certain preparedness that they actually go through. Now, the world we are today now is technology helps prevent those kind of things. We need to start thinking about it from a proactive point of view, like predicting before this incident happens. We can't put in as okay when it happens, then we go all gung ho, we go all adventurous on it, trying to solve it. No, that can't work anymore. The old it's not anymore. Now we have artificial intelligence, we have behavioral analysis that can all come in hand along with human intelligence and pinpoint, all right, this is what these individuals are going to do. This is how you're going to go about it. And this technology can even pick up sound that are not susceptible to the human ear. So it is actually commendable. It's actually commendable what the president is doing, but I would say you have to be more proactiveness, not being reactive about it.
Well, I'd like to ask, thank you. I'd like to ask Mr. Sosan, this whole, technology thing that we are talking about, infusion of technology into our security apparatus. Natural question anyone would ask is are we hearing this for the first time? What is it that we are supposed to be doing that we haven't been doing? It would seem as if the insecurity challenges they just change shapes, they shift shapes in various parts of the country. In one part, it is this kind of insecurity. In the other part of the country, it is this kind of security. It would look like it's like a trade that is manifesting itself in different products. Is it like we lost sight of the real issues? Is it that intelligence has not been working? From your own understanding and your experience, what have we been missing, Mr. Sosan?
Okay, so I'll start from the point of what kind of intelligence has been gathered. The intelligence that has come through, because there were instances where we have seen error bombings that have happened. Now, some of this technology that we invested in has not actually been for the African market. We bring in technology from whatever foreign countries that exist and expect them to work here. No, the data gathered, the human intelligence has to come in place from our own base. It has to come hand in hand for us to actually have like 9.9% accuracy in actually doing what needs to be done. You see, there's a new generation of tools now that changes all that. There are tools that are being built here in Nigeria. They listen, they analyze, they learn the behavior, and they predict the movement before the attacks happen. Like the president was in Katsina. Now, Katsina has been prone to, it has been one of the epicenters of banditry and kidnapping in Nigeria. Like, communities are living in fear, children can't go to school, farmers can't work, and families are being kidnapped for ransom in broad daylight. But the challenge is a challenge, but it's not necessarily the main issue. The real problem is the lack of real-time intelligence. We can't import systems for the African terrain and expect that those systems will work effectively when they were actually built to learn in a different environment. Now, so the tech itself has to be from this terrain, understand the system, understand the behavior of the people, understand the environment that is networking. And I'm not just talking about cameras, I'm talking beyond cameras. There are systems that listen, they analyze, they learn behavior, they predict movements before they happen. Like in the rural area where most of these things happen, motorcycles, hidden footpaths, and forest edges, they're being used for ambushes. Technology in place now, like my next security friend here just mentioned that it's going to take some time. No, I don't believe it to take that much time anymore. The tech now that we have right now, it allows us to detect abnormal motion patterns before anything can happen. We can stop where groups are guiding in unusual ways. We can know where movement is happening at hours that don't make sense. We can even track who was there days before, even if they come back in disguise. In kidnapping cases where minutes matter, this technology allows faster response by flagging suspicious booking, intercept routes, and even go to the. I can even tell you that the technology in place now can even predict plane crashes before they happen. So it's necessarily what are we looking at? What are we purchasing? What are we taking? Do we necessarily have to go out there when the intelligence is here, when the technology is already being built here? When do we actually go that route? If we go that route right now, I can tell you it will be a matter of 1 to 2 years that mandatory kidnappings would actually reduce traffic. And I'm not speaking from a optimistic point of view. I'm speaking from the data and the tech that actually being developed right now.
Okay.
Let me come to you, Mr. Sosan. What is your own assessment?
First of all, let me just say this. The future of security is not war, it's wisdom. We need more intelligence, we need more foresight, we need more dignity for the people and the personnel risking their lives every day. We can secure schools, farms, routes, and even forest areas without overwhelming these communities with the sight of weapons and soldiers. And with the president towing that route, I'll say kudos to him. And in these last 2 years, to be honest, there has been a reduction than what we experienced years before. So I'll say at this stage in time, I feel we're on the path to success.
All right. I think it's a fine place to leave it. Gentlemen, we have to thank you for coming on the program. Mr. Gbenga Sosan is the CEO of Advzdax Technologies and is also a security technologist.
Thank you very much.